It's Denise, and today we are in the laundry lab, and I'm going to show you how to get the stink out of your towels and keep them soft and fluffy. Keep watching. Welcome to This and That with Denise Jordan. I teach women to make wise home health and beauty decisions. So if you want to learn more about running a household, subscribe. Or if you want to see reviews about products that can benefit you in your home, subscribe. Because I do videos about those topics all the time. So hit that subscribe button and double tap that little bell icon so you don't miss any upcoming videos. But definitely check out the show notes in the description box below, because that's where I'll link my favorite housekeeping and gardening solutions. Okay, let's jump into it. One of the problems that you can get over time with your towels is that after a while they just don't seem to be as absorbent. Sometimes they feel stiff and scratchy, and it has a lot to do with how you're laundering them. It could be that you are using a liquid fabric softener, which over time that liquid fabric softener kind of coats the fibers on the towel, and it's just not as absorbent, and so it just doesn't do like you want it to do. Another problem that my viewers often encounter is stinky towels. And maybe they've got children or partners who are throwing damp towels in the hamper, and for one reason or another they're not getting out in time, and those damp towels mildew. They get a little bit of sour smelling, and then when you wash them you can't quite get that smell all the way out. Or you think it's out, and then when you use the towels again, the smell comes back. Well, there is a way to handle that. Well, there's two things you'll want to do. First off, you want to put some vinegar, and it's just plain old vinegar. This bottle just happens to say cleaning vinegar, but any white distilled vinegar will work. What you'll want to do is pour about a half a cup of vinegar, and then you'll run the wash with just the vinegar and no detergent. And then once that cycles through, you'll wash it again, adding your detergent, only this next time you'll add the vinegar in your rinse cycle, a half a cup. But it rinses out beautifully, there's no odor, no smell, and the towels come out fresh smelling, and then you can put them in the dryer. So let's get that started. And I've got a fairly good sized load of towels. You don't want to overfill your washer, because you want to make sure there's plenty of water that can get around the towels, and you don't want to use too much detergent, because again that can coat the towels, but you want to have just enough. And with these new washers, they sense how much water is needed, but what I've learned with towels is that I want to run the washer on the bulky bedding cycle. So I've got it set for bulky bedding, and I'm going to put it on. I'm going to wash it on cool water, normal cycle, and let it cycle through once, and then the next time I'll wash it again, but this time I'll add my detergent. So how can you increase the longevity of your towels? Keep them nice and soft and fresh smelling. Reduce the amount of detergent that you use in them. The more detergent you use, it can tend to coat the fibers and makes them less absorbent. So that's number one. The second thing you want to consider doing is not using fabric softener in your towels. Again, that's just another product that can coat the fibers of the towels, and it reduces their absorbency. What you might want to consider doing is replacing fabric softener with vinegar. You could put a half a cup of vinegar in the fabric softener dispenser and use that, and towels will come out fresh smelling and softer. If you absolutely must use fabric softener, the Turkish Towel Company recommends using fabric softener in every other load. but don't use liquid fabric softener. You might consider going with a tennis ball or a dryer ball. And I just picked up these wool dryer balls. I have not used them yet, but we'll see how well that works, and I'll come back to you with a review. And another thing that you really want to think about is don't over dry your clothes. You want to make sure that they get completely dry, but you don't want them over dry, because again, that just kind of wears and tears on the fibers as well. So you do want to get them dry, but you don't want to get them over dry. All right, so now let's review. What are 3 ways that you can increase the longevity of your towels, get the stink out, but also make them feel a little bit softer? 1, wash smaller loads. That way you can have plenty of water surrounding the towels and they can get a good clean. And also wash them in warm to cool water. 2, use less detergent. Again, that's less chemicals that's going to be coating your towel fibers, making them less absorbent. And then 3, don't use fabric softener. Replace your fabric softener with vinegar, a half a cup of vinegar in the fabric softener cycle, or use fabric softener in every other load, and consider using some dryer balls. So what's your secret to soft, fresh smelling towels? Tell me in the comment section below. And just so you know, I've raised 3 children. I managed a home for more than 45 years, and I am a nurse by profession. So if you want to learn more about running a household, cooking, cleaning, laundry, and health and beauty, subscribe. I would love to have you as a member of the TNT community. In the meantime, this is Denise Jordan saying goodbye. I'll see you in the next video.